you're gonna take Amy out to play tomorrow like you promised, right? You haven't forgotten, right? You said you would.
Yeah, of course I remember. Don't worry. I've told you before you don't have to constantly check on me for every little thing.
Yeah, but if I don't remind you of every little thing, you end up conveniently forgetting. How many times has it been now that you've canceled out of the blue on her?
Don't be so dramatic. It hasn't been that many times. You need to learn to relax.
I think we both know you've blown her off more times than you've actually kept your word. And make sure to spend time with her too. Don't just take her somewhere and ignore her. As her dad, don't you feel bad not showing her any attention? You need to make more of an effort.
There you go being melodramatic again. I do spend time with her. Don't I take her to the park and stuff on my days off?
Oh yeah? You definitely take her places, but that's all. You just leave the poor girl to go off and play by herself. I shouldn't even have to spell it out, but that's not what giving someone attention means. Every time she comes home after spending the day with you, she looks so disappointed, sobbing about how Daddy wouldn't play with her.
There's no way that's true. She's just exaggerating because I don't spend literally every second as her playmate.
She told me you don't play with her at all, that all you do is stare at your phone the whole time. I bet you're just playing games or scrolling social media or something the whole time, aren't you? When you take her tomorrow, keep your phone in your pocket, your eyes on your daughter, and actually play with her.
Like I said, I do play with her. From the time we leave the house until the time we get back, my attention is on her. It's just that she constantly bugs and begs to do this and that, and nothing I do satisfies her. If you ask me, the problem is that she's way too spoiled.
I know our daughter, and she wouldn't be saying those things if you were actually playing with her like you say you do.
She thinks glancing at my phone for a sec means I'm ignoring her. You're the one who always treats her like a little princess, so I end up looking like the bad guy for just being a normal parent.
Oh no, don't try to pin this on me. You're the one who's always spoiling her, probably just so you don't have to actually parent her. I don't know if it's because your family treated you like a little king, being the youngest and the only boy in the family, but you have a major selfish side. Not that you'd notice. You'd rather die than even consider the fact that maybe you're in the wrong.
Yeah, and you act just like my older sisters. I swear it's like you live to nag me, and you'd rather worry about stupid little things than just relaxing once in a while.
Amy is an only child, so we, her parents, have to be her playmates. It's not enough to just drop her in the sandbox. On top of that, she's been looking forward to her father-daughter day all week long. So don't you even think of canceling on her again. You're gonna do it right for once.
I said I got it. This is what I meant with the nagging. Jeez, you could teach a broken record a thing or two.
If you really hate me telling you so many times, how about showing me you can do it without being told? I guess I should have learned by now not to expect too much, though. You're all talk and no action.
What did you say?
You heard me. When it comes to Amy, all you do is complain about how I do things, but you won't lift a finger to do anything yourself. Would it kill you to try acting like a father once in a while? You're so out of the picture, you probably don't even know how to be one at this point.
Please, I think I can handle keeping a kid entertained for the afternoon. Anyway, I got the message already, so just leave it alone. We're gonna have a nice outing together, I promise.
Hey Keith, what the hell do you think you're doing? Answer the phone now. Don't you dare think you're getting away with this. How many times are you gonna make me call? Don't make me come to you.
What the hell's going on? What's with all the calls? Why are you blowing up my phone? I'm trying to play with our daughter. After flipping out on me like that to spend more time with her, are you trying to ruin our time together now or something?
Oh no, don't even try it. I know it's not our daughter you're playing with.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Did you hit your head or something?
I know you're in that hotel. Get out now. I know exactly what's going on. You're caught. It's over.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about.
There's no point lying, Keith. I know you're in there.
Okay, you have officially gone insane. How could I be in some hotel when I'm out playing with our daughter?
Oh my God. You are beyond unbelievable. Are you not realizing how over it is, or do you really think I'm that stupid?
How many times are you going to make me say it? I have no idea what you're talking about. What hotel are you even talking about? All that's here are swings and a slide. I'm sorry, but you're making no sense.
You're the one not making any sense. I heard it straight from Amy's mouth. Honestly, if I hadn't, I'd never believe anyone could do something so terrible.
Huh? You lost me. What do you mean directly from Amy's mouth? She's right here with me, where she's been the whole day. We've been happily playing together like you told me to, all day long.
That is a lie and you know it. I know you know it's a lie because she's right here with me. In the damn hospital, Keith.
In the hospital? What are you talking about?
Yeah. Just imagine my surprise when I suddenly got a call from the hospital saying my daughter was taken there in an ambulance. Of course, how could you know that your precious daughter was rushed to the hospital? Since you've been playing a different kind of game in a hotel the whole time.
Wait, back up. You're seriously in the hospital right now. Why was she taken to the hospital? What happened?
Someone found her passed out on the street. She was suffering from heat stroke.
Heat stroke? How did she get a heat stroke?
You know how. You're the one who made her wait in the car, right? All alone in this blistering heat? People don't even do that to their dogs. Seriously, what the hell is wrong with you?
That can't be. I swear I made sure to leave the window open.
There is a limit to how dumb a person can be, Keith. Are you really so stupid you think cracking a window is going to save someone from this heat? Amy couldn't handle it anymore and managed to crawl out through the window herself somehow. Luckily, it seems she has a better head on her shoulders than you do.
You're saying she managed to get out through that small crack?
Yeah, thank God she's a little thing and was able to wiggle out. I don't think I have to tell you what would have happened if she didn't. But even though she managed to get out on her own, I shudder to think what would have happened if someone didn't find her passed out and have the good sense to call an ambulance. They took her to the nearest hospital and gave her emergency care.
Oh my God, but she's okay now, right?
According to the doctor, she'd already regained consciousness by the time I was rushing to the hospital. I'm with her now and she's up and speaking. Not that it makes things okay.
Oh, thank God. I still can't believe that it was that hot out. Still, I don't know how they managed to get in touch with you. Amy doesn't know your number, right?
You know how she's always had allergies ever since she was little. Well, as a responsible parent, I always make sure that she carries a little notepad with contact information.
Like an address book? You mean the one she uses in kindergarten?
No, I made sure to make her a separate one from her kindergarten one with more detailed information. I cannot believe you've never noticed until now.
How on earth am I supposed to know something like that?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because I've told you a million times now. Not that it's anything new. You never listen to anything I tell you. I wrote down all the things she has a reaction to as well as emergency contacts. You know, just so they can save our daughter's life in case of an emergency.
Wow, I gotta admit it. You really have a handle on everything, don't you? I still kind of feel like it's borderline neurotic, but...
Maybe, but it's thanks to that part of me that I knew where our daughter was. Maybe if you were a bit more neurotic, our daughter's life wouldn't have been in danger.
All right already, I get it. Anyway, Amy's fine now, right?
Well, the doctor said she's fine now, but she keeps saying the strangest thing.
Strangest thing? What's she saying?
She keeps pointing out the window, saying Daddy went into the castle. You know the one, right? That castle-themed hotel on the outskirts of town. Oh, but you and I know that's not just any hotel, is it? We can see it clear as day from the hospital room window. Hell of a thing to look at while in a hospital bed. That's how I knew where you were. Let's be honest. We both know there's only one reason people go to that hotel, or motel rather. I don't know who she is, but you're with another woman right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you caught me. Well done, congratulations. But let's get real here for a second. It's not like you're in any position to be telling me off.
Wow, do you hear yourself right now? You talk really big for a person caught cheating red-handed. Before we continue, you maybe want to try to throw out a few apologies first?
Like I said, I'm not the only one who's in the wrong here. You two are the whole reason I'm here to begin with. You've completely given up on yourself as a woman, and our daughter is a spoiled little brat. How do you expect me not to shop around once in a while when there's nothing at home for me?
Are you serious right now? Are you seriously trying to turn this thing around on me? Like I put a gun to your head and forced you into adultery?
Come on, everyone knows that if a husband's cheating, it's because the wife drove him to it. The wife actually has to put in some effort to keep the man in the house. If she's doing what she's supposed to do, he isn't going to go astray. Simple as that.
You're impossible. Fine, let's put the cheating aside for a second. The thing that I'm really pissed about is what you did to our daughter. You do realize that if anything went wrong, she could have died, right? Has that gotten through your thick skull? You are a total failure as a father. Do you not even care about your own flesh and blood?
Here comes the drama again. Everything ended up fine, didn't it? Like they say, no harm, no foul. You need to calm down.
Oh my God. Please tell me you're not trying to justify almost killing your daughter. Even though she's fine now, I really hope you don't think that means you're in the clear. She even said you tried to bribe her with bucket loads of candy.
Now hold on a sec. Amy agreed to wait in the car. If we're playing the name game, I'm not the only one at fault here.
Well, she's saying she was just too afraid of you to refuse. You told her to stay in the car and the poor girl was too afraid to say anything. She said you even threatened her not to tell.
Here comes the exaggerations again. I'd never threaten her. I knew she was a little liar, just like I said. She's just a pain in the ass, just like her mom.
After everything you put that girl through, you have the nerve to say those kinds of things about her? About your own daughter? Seriously, what is wrong with you?
Whatever. If she's fine, just check out and take her home already. Sitting in the hospital is just gonna burn up money. I'm not paying a fortune for an ice pack and a juice box.
Are you trying to say you're not coming to the hospital?
Go to the hospital for what? The doctor said she's fine already, right? I'm not taking you guys home if that's what you're thinking. You got there yourself, go back by yourselves.
Silver lining to everything, it's the weekend and I was able to make some calls. It was a bit sudden, but it looks like everyone is going to manage to come. Oh, so you're just going to leave me on red? That makes this even better. All your sisters are making a beeline straight for the hotel as we speak. Good luck with that.
What? Why? My sisters are coming here? You're lying.
Oh, that was fast. Looks like I struck the right nerve.
Are you being serious right now? You can't be.
Yep, dead serious. All 4 of your big sisters are heading over there right now. I always thought it was strange, even though everyone lives close by, you haven't seen everyone for a while, right? Whenever anyone talks about meeting up, you always seem to have an excuse. Are the big mean sisters really that scary?
You really called them? This is for real?
Of course I did. Geez, you're really panicking, huh? Don't worry. I made sure to let them know about every little detail about today.
This is a delicate problem between you and me, just us. How can you go and drag other people into it? You don't even talk to my sisters usually. Why today of all days do you feel the need to involve them?
Well, you didn't leave me much of a choice, did you? After all, what else can I do when dealing with such a huge pile of human filth? Whatever. I say you just try to gaslight me. You honestly believe you're the victim here? So, I thought I should just unleash your sisters on you and enjoy the show.
Do you have any idea what they're gonna do to me?
Oh, and they are furious. They weren't even making sense towards the end of the conversation. I mean, that should go without saying, all considering. You cheated on me while risking your daughter's life, and then when you got caught, you blamed me and her. I don't know what they think of me, but their poor little niece. When they're done with you, there won't be enough left to identify the body.
Of all people, why them? You could have called anyone else.
Because I didn't think your parents had it in them to properly teach you a lesson. You're the baby boy in a 5-child household. Your parents love you to pieces. You could do no wrong in their eyes. But your sisters are another story, aren't they? I bet you don't even have it in you to go up against them, do you?
Those girls are monsters. They've done nothing but terrorize me my whole life. You're laughing because you have no idea what they're capable of. Every day was a living hell with those 4.
Oh, don't be so mean. Those monsters are gathering up on their day off just to come see you, their beloved little brother. I have to say, though, it's a weight off my shoulders. It's nice to be able to leave the pest control to the professionals. Oh, it seems like the closest sister is just about to arrive. This is going to be good. I should make some popcorn.
Already? Oh, wait, I'm not ready. No, seriously, I'm not joking. This is bad.
You had your chance to avoid all this back at the hospital. You tied your own noose, so don't look for sympathy from me.
Call them off now. Tell them everything's fine. Make them go home.
Too late. They're on their way. If you're really that scared, maybe talk less and run more. You might still be able to escape if you start running. Oh man, I can only imagine what they're gonna do to you when they catch you along with your woman. Did you have a nice time with your sisters? How was their reunion after all these years? I got to see the whole show on FaceTime. I've never seen a man get beaten like that before. Your little tramp was bawling her eyes out. I thought she was going to start hyperventilating.
I would like to offer my deepest apologies for my indiscretions against you and our daughter.
Your sisters really pounded some sense into you, huh? Although it's a little late for apologies, especially forced ones.
I'm a failure as a father and a man. I cannot apologize enough for my actions.
I literally laughed out loud when I saw them make you sit like a child on the sidewalk and lecture you. The people on the street must have thought they were filming a TikTok video or something. Anyway, Amy's staying at the hospital tonight, so I might as well make my way over there too. I can't let your sisters have all the fun after all.
Haven't you done enough already? Have a little mercy. I just want to go home and clean up. Please, just let it end already. You got what you wanted. You've had enough fun for today, right?
Looks like they've completely broken your spirit. You were so big and proud earlier. Where'd that attitude go?
That's easy for you to say. You weren't the one getting your face slapped in. I'm telling you, those women don't know the meaning of the word control. That was assault.
They worked you over good. But it seems like they interrogated your partner, too. The girl was crying so hard she could barely keep up with the questioning. Now we have all her information. We got her name, address, cell number, oh, and where she works, of course.
Oh, you did?
Uh-huh. Looks like she's your coworker, huh?
We work at the same company, yeah.
One more thing in common. Seems like she's also married. What was the plan, Keith? Were the two of you planning on ditching your families, running away together, starting anew in a far-off place?
No way. It wasn't anything like that. Well, I mean, at least she probably wasn't thinking of it that way. It was just, two people having some fun. Everyone does it.
Well, she was even so kind as to provide her house phone number, too. I just called and had an interesting conversation with her husband.
Whose husband?
Hers, you moron. Keep up.
You called her husband? Just now?
Yeah. Told him the whole thing. Every last juicy detail. I must say, he sounded extremely pissed. Not that anyone could blame him. Seems like he's going to sue you, too. So you might want to get ready for that.
Sue me? Why are you laughing? This is no joke. This is gonna cost tens of thousands of dollars. I just bought a car. I don't have any money. No, this can't be happening.
I don't know. It's pretty darn funny to me. You have to try looking at things from my perspective to see the humor. For one, it's not like I'm paying for anything. That's on you. Oh, and I'm divorcing you, so nothing's going to happen to me. By the way, I will also be suing the both of you. Just giving you a heads up.
Wait, there's no way I can handle 2 lawsuits. You have to cut me some slack. Seriously, we can come to some kind of terms, right?
What's the big deal? I'm sure you'll be just fine. Now that you two lovebirds are free to support one another, you two should just get married. Then you both work to pay it off together.
I told you it's not like that. She has no intention of marrying me.
Well, I guess you're on your own then. You reap what you sow. And I do mean you're on your own. Don't expect any help from your family. Your sisters made sure that your parents aren't going to be saving you.
What? That's going way too far. Do those women want to see their little brother out on the street? Are you saying that my parents are really going to abandon me over this?
They said something along the lines of, we'll make sure the very thought of doing anything like this ever again will not even enter his pea brain. They may be family, but it looks like they have no problem taking out the trash. Gotta say, I like their style.
You've got to be kidding me. Monster isn't even the word. They're demons. They even turned mom and dad against me. Fine, I get it. I'll pay the money for the cheating, I swear. But please don't escalate this anymore. If the company finds out about this, I really will be out on the streets. At least leave me my job.
I'm sure things at the office will get pretty awkward if everyone knew what cheating trash you were. With a coworker, no less. The woman of the office would treat you like the cockroach you are.
Please, anything but that. Everyone at the office knows me as a serious, hard-working guy. It's how I got the higher-ups to like me. I can't let that image get destroyed.
Do you not have a decent bone in your entire body? Is lying really that ingrained into every fiber of your being? God, I would love to show them the real you.
Knock it off. Putting on a persona is part of being an adult. We all do it. If the guys at work find out, I'd never be able to show my face again. I'm already dying from shame after that public execution you got my sisters to do.
Honestly, dying of shame would be too good a death for you. You should spend the rest of your days wallowing in humiliation.
God, If I had just taken Amy to the stupid park like I was supposed to, why couldn't I have just ignored that damn woman? At the very least, why didn't I go to a proper hotel? That stupid castle. If I had just gone to a normal place, I may have been able to come up with an excuse.
I feel like I should point out how you're completely missing the point of everything, but I'm not surprised at this point. Oh, but you have to hear this. Amy just asked me, "Is Daddy a prince?" I couldn't stop laughing.
A prince? What the hell is she talking about?
You went into a castle-themed motel, genius. Amy tried connecting the dots. She said, "Did Daddy go to meet the princess?" I've never heard of a prince getting beaten bloody in front of the castle by a group of women, though. After that, Keith was forced to pay a king's ransom to me and his lover's husband in reparations. As for her, it seems like the husband didn't divorce her, but shortly after she ended up quitting the company. Somehow her coworkers found out about the vile scandal, and her only escape was leaving the company. As you can imagine, it wasn't long after that the rumors spread throughout the rest of the company. From what I hear, Keith stayed on at the company, but as he'd feared, his whole existence there is the pinnacle of awkwardness. As for me, I'm living quietly with my daughter, Amy. It's just the two of us. I got a nice payout from Keith and his lover for the infidelity, and he's of course paying child support. Thanks to the diligence of his loving sisters, there were no issues with the payments. I'm putting the money away for my daughter's schooling. She still hasn't grasped the true nature of the castle her daddy went to. However, one day when she gets older, she'll learn about those kinds of places and it will dawn on her what her father was doing. When that day comes, there will be one more woman on the planet who knows what a piece of garbage he is.
Jenny, I want to talk about Alex right now. Lately, he's been starting to slack a lot more in his school life. I feel like his grades are slipping. If he doesn't start acting right, he's going to have to be careful about getting a job, even if he does have my genetics.
Huh? Alex has been slacking? That's not like him at all. I really have not noticed much of a change in him lately. He's as diligent as ever.
Are you kidding? That kid has been changing more than leaves during the fall. Do you think he has found a new girl in his life? A woman must be the only explanation.
You say he's changing, but I don't really see it. But Alex is a college student, so isn't it okay for him to be growing up? He's at that age where he would care more about his social life and friends. If he had a girlfriend, it wouldn't be that out of place. Most kids his age have been in a relationship or two.
What are you even saying? From here on out, he should be worrying about getting a career lined up, especially a good one. Recently, he's been coming home late, and it isn't out of the ordinary for him to come home in the morning. Don't you know this is your job to raise him properly? To make him interested in success?
I think change is normal, especially at his age. Besides, he is an adult now. We can't keep trying to hold him down. If anything, I think you are being too tough on him. He needs to spread his wings a bit.
You know I hate guys who try to get with every lady that they see. I even sent him to one of the most famous and expensive colleges out there, and he has not even shown me an ounce of gratefulness.
The college he's in, he got to by working his butt off. He's putting more effort into school than ever before. Shouldn't we be supporting him all we can? Besides, he's got good grades, so I think there is nothing to worry about.
I swear, if some woman makes him quit college.
Even if he does quit college, Alex is a good kid and understands how the world works. He will be able to live well regardless of his choices.
The way you raised him was horrible, you know? I could have done so much better. He needed to be raised much more sternly. He should have been raised with an iron fist and understood his destiny. Maybe I was wrong to marry you. I had plenty other options, you know.
You really shouldn't say that.
I only speak the truth. For starters, You never went to anything but a low-class tech school. Then you became some nursery school teacher, which couldn't even put food on the table. And somehow you raised that kid to be a brat without ever noticing it.
I did everything I could when raising him. I may not share blood with him, but I have a parental bond with him just the same. I don't want to brag either, but the moment I met him, I immediately raised him as my own. Even though he isn't my child, I parented him no differently than his real mother ever would.
You're using Alex to fill a void for the kid you never had or are going to have.
I understand that, but I don't need my own kid. I have Alex.
No, you don't. I don't think you understand it at all. You spoil him rotten. You are way too nice to him.
I don't think I spoil him at all. Hasn't he told you about the times I got after him and how he says I can be scary?
So why is he being such a spineless, freeloading brat? Clearly, you did not raise him properly. He's always returning home in the early morning. He completely disregards my worries and warnings. He doesn't listen to a thing I say. He's helpless and hopeless thanks to you. Somehow you've managed to ruin my gene pool.
Maybe he's taking after you with how you are always returning home in the morning.
Well, I make a lot of money and take responsibility for everything in this household, so it's fine.
I don't think Alex sees that in you. I don't think he sees you take responsibility for anything. I was the only one who was there when he was growing up. You never gave Alex any attention, or love for that matter. I'm sure that affected him in the long run, more than you and I will ever know.
It's your job to remind me how great I am, not tell me I'm a failure, or even consider that I might be. Who do you think puts food on my table?
You do know I have a part-time job too as a nursery teacher.
Your salary compared to mine looks like nothing more than pocket change. Like I said, you wouldn't be able to feed my family for a week. I'm the only one who makes any amount of real money around here.
Both Alex and I know that. But whenever you see Alex, all you do is scold him and tell him he needs to do more. Even if Alex is doing everything he possibly can. For once in his life, can't you just say that you're proud of him?
What is he even putting all his effort into? It seems like he's been doing nothing.
He is working hard in a difficult college and passing all his classes.
That should be a given. I'm a CEO with only one son. This should be normal for him to succeed like that. Especially if he ever wants to follow in my footsteps and own this company.
He already told you he has no interest in working for you or taking over your company.
His feelings will change. Trust me. If not, I will make sure he does. To start, he will get accepted into a famous or successful company. Then he will need to join me and be in a career to be proud of. That's why it is so important he stops messing around with girls, or his friends for that matter. After a few years, I want everyone to be shocked at just how successful he's become.
Isn't that what you want for him? And not what he would want to make him happy? I want him to pursue whatever makes him happy, not whatever he is ordered to do.
It's a woman's job to shut her mouth and do as the man says. It would be in your best interest to remember that. The best thing for you to do is be quiet and help me lead Alex down a good path. Do you understand? This is my final, most important job. If he ever works at a miserable company, that's because it's your fault, and you failed him as a parent.
That's fine. I will take the blame for anything. But I'm going to support Alex doing what he loves.
You've become such an annoying woman. Nothing like I remember. When we got married, I thought you were a nice and obedient woman who knew her place.
People change throughout their lives. I am no different. Oh well, I'm not the only one who changed. Clearly you haven't looked into a mirror lately.
This is the only time I'll allow you to talk like this to me. Do you understand? Now tell Alex he needs to start listening to his father. This is the last time I'll allow you to control my son. Has Alex made it home yet?
Yes, he's been home for a while now. Why? Did something bad happen?
It seems something has. Is his job hunting going well?
Well, the world has changed to all jobs being online, so he's been using his resources to find jobs remotely.
Sounds like he's being lazy. He needs to get out there and find a good job.
Well, being impatient isn't going to get him a job quicker. It'll just stress him out. Of course, I'll talk to him for your sake, though. But he is the only one who has control of the situation. And even then, he doesn't fully control it.
It's because of you and your attitude he has yet to get even one job offer. You need to be more stern with him.
Even other kids his age are having a hard time getting a job, too. The job market is much harder than it was for us. It's okay not to rush into this. He might end up somewhere he hates. Besides, if he rushed, there's more room for error. He's got plenty of time. He needs to find somewhere he will like.
Why are you filling his head with ideas of procrastination and giving up? He can't get a good job without working harder and being better than any others who are also looking. What are you going to do if he doesn't get a job?
That time hasn't come yet, and I don't think it will. I plan on believing in him the whole way through.
You are a failure as a parent. I regret ever picking you as my second wife. I would have been better off picking a smart woman who knows her place.
There's no need to go that far and say such cruel things.
No matter what I say, no matter how many times I say it, you still don't understand. If he doesn't get a good high-paying job, his life may as well be over.
It might be more difficult if he doesn't, but I don't think it would be the end of anyone's life. Besides, I'm satisfied knowing that Alex grew up healthily and lives happily.
I knew you weren't smart enough to even talk to me. No matter. He must get into a famous or successful company. And you will help him do so. Do you understand what I am trying to tell you?
Anything I can do to help will be insignificant, so I'm leaving it to him. He can handle it. All I will do is talk and listen to him, and give him advice if I have any, or if he asks for any. That and make sure he dresses well. That is the most I will do. If I micromanage everything he does, he will only feel more pressure and become stressed out. I don't want him becoming a shut-in.
It's the parent's job to make sure he does what needs to be done, even if that is micromanage or spank them.
I didn't need to hit Alex for him to succeed in school. He did fine just by himself. So I understand that your way doesn't work.
That personality of yours is causing issues. Being a brat like you are is just going to make things worse for him. If you don't do as I say, you're hopeless.
I'm not going to do or say something unnecessary. Anyhow, I will not be belligerent like you. If you want him to do well, I recommend being quiet and support him.
How did I ever get stuck with someone like you? I'll never understand that. I had the world at my hands and I picked you.
Alex is trying his best, and we both know it. Believe in him just a bit. Be proud of him. Know he will be fine. He is your only son after all.
I believe in my genetics, but I don't believe in your parenting. That thing you raised, you failed it from the very start.
I raised him to be a good kid, and that is hard to find.
Tell me, how is he a good kid? All he does is rebel against his father and his father's wishes. He should know his father knows best. Honestly, I consider him a failure. Sometimes I don't even consider him my son. And it's all your fault. How can my genetics be messed up like that in any other way?
Please don't say something like that.
If he were to join my company, he would be bent right into shape. Even if he is my only son, he needs my stern guidance. Regardless, you will tell him to do what I said. And if he doesn't, he will never take over and lead my company.
I already told you, he has no interest in following in your footsteps. He doesn't want to be the CEO.
Everyone wants my seat as a CEO. Every employee of mine wants my job. And he's my heir, so naturally I want it to go to him. Now, do you understand the level of responsibility you have? We don't want him to end up like you.
I'll tell him whatever you want me to tell him, but I won't tell him what you said to me word for word. He truly is trying the hardest he can. I see just how much effort he is putting in.
So, you get to choose how I raise my child, huh? If you don't irritate me until a job offer is decided, I'll consider your efforts a success. But if I find you or him slacking in the slightest, I will not only point it out, but I will make your life a living hell.
I understand. I will do as you say.
Okay, well, I am headed to my mom's house tomorrow to help her with something. She has decided that she wants me home. I plan on telling my mother, who you hate so much, everything you've done. Make sure you do your side of the deal until he gets accepted by a good company.
What? Why are you going to your mother's? You know, no matter what, even up until now, I haven't done anything or said anything bad about her. Why do you insist on making her hate me more? I have an almost non-existent relationship with her anyways.
I'm going because I said so. Make sure Alex is doing his best, and you better be doing your best too. Otherwise, you know what'll happen next.
Why do you torment me so?
I assume you don't mind. Make sure you do as I said and be a good wife. If I come home and Alex is still in his room, I will not hesitate to start yelling at you and berating you.
You really are the worst. If you're going to your mother's house, the least you could do is stop being mean and let me help him out.
I can't help it if you're acting the way you are. That's under your control. Make sure you help Alex get that job. Just a reminder, if you don't order him to do as I say, your life will be an eternal hell.
Alex's graduation ceremony just ended. He did amazingly. I am headed home now. Should be there in 10 or so minutes. Alex went out drinking with some friends.
Okay, that's fine. I suppose it would be okay to let him stretch his wings.
I ended up crying during the ceremony. I couldn't believe just how big he's gotten. It was difficult seeing him all grown up, but shortly thereafter, I was just happy I met him when I did, and got a chance to raise him as my own.
For not giving birth to him, you sure do shed a lot of tears for him.
I've known him for so long. My bond with him is deep, even if I wasn't his real mother. You're right that I didn't give birth to him, but I still raised him as my own kid, and will always see him as my child.
I'm just proud of my son right now. I knew my genetics would lead him down the right path. Graduated from a famous college and got accepted into a famous company. I feel great. Now he's on to the next chapter of his life, meaning he's on his own. Now your existence in his life has lost its meaning, huh? He doesn't need his caretaker around anymore.
What? What do you mean by that?
Thank you for your hard work, childcare lady. You sure did make sure he stayed alive. If you want to, I deem it okay to get divorced now.
Now that Alex is gone, am I just useless to you? You can just toss me away like that.
Surely you realize that's why I married you in the first place.
After how many years of this, I could tell from how you treated me. Nothing more than a servant to you. Still, I didn't think you'd ever divorce me.
Really? You never considered that, even for yourself? You never even thought to divorce me? Wow, you really have changed a lot.
Right. Right when we got married, and I realized I was only there to raise your child, it did sting a bit. But I was happy to help raise Alex, if not just to see him happy. He learned plenty of different life experiences, and I am just happy he did. I'm thankful you gave me the chance to raise him. I feel just overjoyed knowing I got to spend time with him and love him like I did. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
You saying that just kind of creeps me out. I figured after you became an old hag and got tossed out, you'd be throwing a fit by now.
Living with you made me gain this resolve, to become a better, more tolerant person.
I thought picking you was one of my biggest mistakes, but your grace and kindness at the end here was a win in my books. I am happy you understood why I do the things I did. Your understanding was a blessing.
But on our separation, we are going to divide things up properly, such as your settlement payments. So make sure you are attentive to that. If you aren't, there will be legal trouble.
So that's what you were aiming for this whole time. You really are an underhanded and evil woman. You had your eyes set on the money the entire time.
Money is necessary to live, after all. I can't get food or pay rent without it. Regardless, that's all that I want from you. Okay?
Okay, I understand. I'm fine with paying you on an agreed-upon amount. Besides, within the next couple years, Alex will join my company and learn in my footsteps. Then when he does, him and I are going to make the company grow and become one of the biggest on the market. So I can hand over whatever money I want. I'm able to afford whatever your measly needs are.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. All right, I'll start packing when I get home, so don't worry about me. But I have plenty of things to pack since I've lived here as long as I have, so I'd like a week to move out.
That's fine. Take that time you need. Just make sure you don't go over a week. I just want you out. I need to make sure I can plan a party after you leave.
I understand, if that's what you choose to do. As long as you pay me properly, so I have enough to live off of, I'll be happy. Dave, I've finished my packing and I am moving out. I hope you need nothing else from me. Thank you for everything up to now, especially for letting me raise Alex.
It's been a while since you've called me by my name. That's unusual to me.
I figured since this should be the last time we talk, it's only fair.
Sorry that this divorce is getting rushed. I hope you don't hold a grudge against me. Make sure you take only the good memories. Leave all those bad ones behind. Throw away that pitiful life you've been having for so long.
Don't worry at all. I only will take the good ones. My whole family is happy for me. Truly. Thank you for divorcing me.
Huh? Your whole family? Happy for you? What do you mean by that?
Because I'm being released from your prison that we called a marriage. There really isn't anything in this world that makes me, or could make me, happier. Besides, I have my dear family members to be with too.
Didn't your parents pass away? Are you still half asleep? Are you paying attention to what you were even saying?
What are you even saying? Alex is a dear family member of mine.
Alex is my family, not yours. He is my son after all. Still, not yours. Even if you did raise him, he isn't your family at all. You would have needed to give birth to him for that.
But he offered to help me and take me in, after you kicked me out. It seems as if he wants me to be a part of his family by changing his last name.
What? That is absolutely unacceptable. No way a son of mine would help out a hag like you.
Alex is now living on his own, so he no longer needs your approval for anything. He already changed his last name, as I told you.
Stop messing with me. What is your goal here? Do you want more money?
I didn't want to lessen Alex's and my relationship by saying you were also his parent. Besides, you delegated raising him to me. What was I supposed to do? And the entire time you were with your mistress, never with your family. He never recognized you as a father.
Who does he think raised him his entire life? Paid his bills, gave him food, had a roof over his head or clothes on his back.
Alex and I are both thankful you gave us money. But Alex followed and studied exactly what you wanted him to, without arguing with you. So paying for him is a given. Therefore, what you did was the bare minimum. Nothing more.
I'm coming home right now. Tell Alex to come home as soon as possible.
His new life is super busy already. He can't afford to make it back to your house. Therefore, no one else is at home. It would only be you. And I already moved out of the house, so there's no way I'll be there.
Where did you move to?
Is it important that I tell you? I feel like I don't need to. We are already divorced, so you're now a stranger in my eyes. I wouldn't want to tell a stranger my address. Sorry that you still have to reach out to me even after divorce. I hope you don't hold a grudge against me. Also, is your mistress moving in with you? She might be home by then. Living how you've been picturing it sounds fun, doesn't it?
Hey, my calls aren't going through to Alex at all.
Maybe he blocked you? He seemed none too happy with you. And he put my name on the apartment. That way I can live with him. He doesn't want to rely on you anymore.
There's no way he made you the guarantor.
He did. He needed someone else on the paperwork. I inherited everything from my parents' passing, so I have plenty in my savings. And a while ago, as you know, I started working as a nursery school teacher as a part-time job.
You were working part-time.
I work tax-exempt since I was a dependent. I already told you I was. Honestly, I also planned for us getting divorced after Alex graduated college. And because of that, I did my own preparation too. Hence the job.
You didn't tell me any of this.
I didn't want to bring it up, nor did I have a reason to. And it worked perfectly since you were the one who brought up divorce, so I just followed along. Up until now, I figured I didn't need to say anything about it.
Has Alex, my son, been in on this plan the whole time?
Him and I talked about it after you told me we are getting divorced. He seemed a little distraught, but he was ready to leave the house too. It seems he understood how I felt. Kids notice things, you know. He was worried about what I was going through. He thought it seemed tough, so he wanted to help his mom. He really is a good kid. I am glad I could raise him the way I did.
How is he a good kid? He's the worst.
He may seem like that to you. You need to remember how much of a father you were to him. But to me, he is the cutest kid in the whole world. I absolutely adore him. He's done his absolute best and tried the hardest for everything, which is why he was so successful. I'll say it quickly, so it doesn't hurt as much. But you're unfit for parenting. Therefore, please no longer involve yourself in Alex's affairs.
I already told you he is my kid, not yours, and he never will be. He is going to take over my company and follow the path that I laid out for him.
He said he doesn't want to take over your bike repair business. Your title may be CEO, but that means almost nothing about how good the company is. But we know your debt is just swelling up. When you throw your money around like it is nothing, that will happen. So he doesn't want to join your sinking ship. He wants to be successful.
He's my successor. This is his life's goal. It is his destiny to take after his father. There's no way he will accept that stupid idea from you. He wants to join my company. Since you won't listen to anything I say, I'll send my mom to your house instead.
Even though you have no relation to me? Neither does she? You also have no idea what my address is, and I have no good reason to tell you it either.
I'll search it up and know it ASAP.
If you or your mom does come, I will call the police without hesitation. And I will tell them about your affairs, which you'll get caught for and arrested for immediately. Also, I want the money you owe me, and I may stay quiet about this. Of course, you and your mistress are already dating, so this shouldn't be an issue.
You and I are already divorced, so I owe you absolutely nothing.
You owe me the affair settlement money for at least 3 years. Did you forget this is written on legal documents? And I recently did some digging and found more dirt on you. So the next time you have an affair, I'll find out ASAP, which I will proceed to share with my lawyer. So yes, I have the right to all that money. Once again, please send that money you owe me.
Jenny, do you really hate me that much? To steal away my only son? Don't you think that's a horrible thing to do?
I lived with your hateful words for over 17 years. Day in and day out of just being berated and yelled at by you. I gave up everything to raise that kid when I married you. If it wasn't for Alex, I wouldn't have stayed. Your mother constantly bullied me and treated me like I was less than a pile of trash. I want you to know that this is enough for me. I want nothing more than what you owe me.
Please, let me talk to Alex one last time. I want to tell him my hopes and dreams for him.
Alex seems like he doesn't want to talk to you about anything, but I won't ask him about you, because I respect his wishes.
Please ask him. Ask my son one last time. He's my only family. Please, I'm begging you. I just want to talk to him one last time. He is my son after all.
I told you a while ago, he doesn't want anything to do with you. You think you could figure that out with being blocked? You're just a stranger to him. Not even a father. He won't listen to your pleading, begging, or groveling. He does not want you in his life anymore. Your job as a father is done. Later, he paid what he owed me. I made sure I got every cent of it. Not for my sake, but for his. It was a little rough for me at first. I wasn't sure what to do with myself. Dave pleaded to me to not tell his mom and dad about the cheating. He ended up trying to pay me more to make sure I didn't say anything, but I didn't want any hush money. As the years passed on, Dave's business ended up getting shut down after years of no profit. Shortly thereafter, he applied for bankruptcy. Moreover, he asked his mom to see if he could move in with her. Eventually, his entire family fell apart due to the variety of problems throughout their time. My son Alex and I now live in our own separate houses. I make sure once a week to go out for a meal with him, whether that's brunch, lunch, or dinner. I regularly think about how good of a man he's become, and it makes me very happy. Even if we aren't related by blood, him and I share that mother and child bond. I may have married that horrible man just to raise his son, and I knew that, but I had nothing but affection for Alex, so I couldn't just run away from him. I couldn't let a poor kid suffer. But with the divorce over and living with my son for a while, I think there is no better end to this story. So even now, I will always cheer on my son, even in silence. I ended up choosing my own path now, and I enjoy life to the fullest. I would not have ever wanted to live my life another way.
I want to know your opinions. What do you think of us going on a family trip this holiday season? We haven't been on one in a while together as a family.
Oh, that's a very good idea. It's seriously been so long since we last took a vacation as a family. I was honestly thinking of asking if you guys would want to go on a trip too. But great minds think alike, I guess. While I think a family trip will be fun, I really can't. I have midterms right after the holidays, and I'm pretty sure going on a trip will make it impossible to study. I need to do well. You guys know how important it is that I do well in school. Especially if I want to get in college. What if I don't get into any schools because of my bad test scores this time?
Sweetie, life isn't just about studying. You have to make sure to give yourself a break occasionally. It's not good to get burnt out. Come with us to take a break and refresh yourself a little.
Your dad's right. Studying is important, but so is giving yourself a break. Why don't you come on the trip and take a break? You can study when you get back. What do you say? Doesn't that sound like a good plan? Okay, fine. I'm only saying yes because it's you asking, Mom. I guess I can use this chance to take a break from studying, like you guys are saying. But don't get mad at me if I sometimes look over my notes and stuff while we're there.
I'm glad you're on board, June. I already looked into some places that we can go visit for the holidays, and it seems like going camping is trending. Especially in Yosemite. What do you guys think of Yosemite? I heard it's going to be really beautiful this time of year. When we go camping, we can have some barbecue and take lots of pictures to remember our trip. I personally would love to take a lot of pictures. It'll also be our chance to reconnect with nature and take a break from our busy city lifestyle. What do my dear princesses think? Let me know how this sounds or if you'd like to try something else. I'm definitely open to other suggestions since I want this trip to be restful and fun for all three of us.
I love that idea. I don't think we've ever gone camping as a family. June, have you ever gone camping with your friends or with school? I remember I went in elementary school with my classmates. Plus, camping as an elementary school student just means doing arts and crafts and maybe learning some survival skills. But we definitely didn't go as a family before. I kind of really like the idea of going on a camping trip with you guys.
All right, then it's decided. We'll be going camping. I'm going to go make the reservations right now before all the slots fill up at Yosemite. I look forward to making more memories with you guys on this trip.
I love it. I'm so excited to go on this trip. It's been so long since we've gone anywhere together as a family. Are you excited, June? Yeah, I guess. It's a family trip and we haven't been on one together in a while. Hopefully, it'll be fun. And worth not using that time to study. But seriously, I will be taking my notes with me.
All right, just made the reservation. I got really lucky and was able to get a reservation. Are my princesses at home?
Yeah, we're home. I'm about to make dinner. Why?
Don't make anything. You guys should get dressed and come outside. I just finished work and I'm heading back home. I was thinking that it'd be nice if we go out to eat and spend some time together. What do you think?
We're going out? All of a sudden? What's the occasion?
Yeah, why not? There's no reason. The weather is great, and it's nice to be able to go out and eat as a family. Oh, and I got a bonus from work, so I wanted to celebrate with my loves.
Oh, congrats, honey. Then we definitely have to go celebrate. What do you think, June? Sure, I'm down. What will we be eating? Or have you not decided yet?
We can decide where to eat when you guys get in the car. Just get ready and wait for me. I'll let you know when I'm here.
All right, drive safe, dear. See you in a bit. Hey, honey. Where are you? You're always home so late these days.
I know. I'm so sorry. But you understand, right? Our company is growing so much right now, and it's hard to keep up. And sometimes I have to cover for other coworkers who have to take a sick day. I feel like I'm dealing with customers nonstop, and I feel like I'm losing it. I wish I could take some time off and just take a breather.
You were never this busy. What changed? Can you take some time off?
I know, and I'm sorry. I'm worried that if I take time off now when it's the busiest, they'll let me go. Are you upset because you feel neglected and I don't care anymore? If that's the case, I'm sorry. It was never my intention.
Yeah. I'm honestly sad and disappointed. We used to do so much together as a family, but we haven't done anything together in a while. I can't help but think about all the trips we used to take together and look back at all the pictures we took. The most recent picture we took together was months ago. These days, it's so hard to even have a single meal together as a family. I miss having dinner together. It's sad having to eat by myself all the time. Sometimes I'll have June with me, but even she is busy with school and I don't want to distract her. I understand why in my head, but my heart refuses to accept it. It's really hard for me. I miss having our family together. You understand what I'm saying, right?
Of course I understand. I'm so sorry that I'm making you feel that way. Please don't be mad. I'll try my best to leave as soon as I can, okay? I'll be there soon. And once I get home, I'll make it up to you in June. We'll do something together soon.
Even if you say that, you won't be home until the middle of the night. Do you think I don't know you? You think I didn't notice the patter after all this time? You always say that you're going to be coming home early and never do. I can count on one hand how many times you said that and actually came home when you said you would. I need you to show me you're going to follow through, not just your words. They do say actions speak louder than words, so I'd like to see you put effort into our relationship. Not just for me, but for June as well.
Okay, I get it. I'll really come home early this time, so that's enough. Are you done with your nagging? I really need to pay attention to the clients now.
Yes, I'm done. Just come before midnight, please. And don't drink too much. Nor should you drive if you're drunk, okay? I'd like you to be home in one piece.
Don't worry about me. You're just worrying about nothing. I'll call you when I leave the office, okay? See you at home.
I hope you realize what time it is right now. In case you need me to tell you, it's 1:30 a.m. right now. I was hoping you'd be home on time like you promised. But surprise, surprise, you're way later than you promised. I lost track of how many times you broke your promise now.
Oh no, it's already this late? I'm really sorry. I really tried to limit how much I drank, but my supervisor kept pouring me drinks. And, it's impolite to refuse, especially in front of potential clients.
Do you not know what it means to limit yourself? You really have to interact with your office people to that extent? I mean, sure, the clients might be there and they might be watching. But seriously? Are you seriously just a yes man? You can't just drink everything just because they poured you a drink. What if you got sick? Or got into a huge accident because you were drunk driving? There's this thing called faking and politely refusing drinks. And if you have a hard time with that, there's this thing called pacing yourself. It shouldn't be your first time drinking, so why are you like this? You could also have taken more time to eat to make sure the alcohol left your system faster. Is it because if you refuse the drinks, that your supervisor will fire you? Is there something you're not telling me about all these after-work meetings?
I mean, how could I possibly do those things? This is a really important meeting and I need to make sure that everyone is enjoying themselves. This is a meeting with a foreign company, and it's extremely important that everything goes well. So yes, in a way, if I don't drink, I might get fired because I insulted my supervisor or even the clients.
Whatever. You broke your promise, so you're going to sleep on the couch. I wish you could just quit and find a different job that lets you come home earlier. Don't you even think about coming into our room. I don't want to have to smell your breath after a night of drinking. I will gladly kick you out of the room in nothing but your underwear.
Don't you think that that's going too far? Why did you change? You were never like this before. You used to have snacks ready for me after I come back from a night of drinking. You would even make me coffee, too. You used to be so caring.
Sure, I used to in the past. Used to. But that was when you would only have occasional nights out for work. Now it's almost every night where you come home blackout drunk. It's exhausting and embarrassing. My friends and family are always asking where you are and what you're doing. They even ask me if our marriage is okay. But it's not even the staying out all night that's the problem. It's the fact that you're out so much and neglecting your family. June always asks when she'll get to see you, and if we fought. I can't always be making excuses for you. Since you're neglecting us, why should I take care of you after a night out? What do I get in return for doing all this for you?
Okay, fine. It's my fault for bringing it up and expecting more. I'll be home soon. Happy?
I don't care whether you come or not. Do whatever you want. Dad came home late again, didn't he? How did you know? Weren't you sleeping? Oh no, did I wake you up by being too loud? No, I was studying with my lights off. I had the desk lamp on with AirPods in, though, so that I can study. I couldn't help but listen to everything you guys were saying. I was even watching you guys argue. Why? It's not something I want you to see. I'm sorry you had to see that, sweetie. Don't apologize, Mom. It's not your fault. It's Dad's. What's wrong with him anyway? Why did he change? He used to never be like that. Even I can't help but notice that he changed. I'm not a kid anymore.
It can't be helped. Work is always keeping him late and we can't really do anything about it. Your dad probably isn't going voluntarily to these post-work meetings. He keeps telling me how important it is that he attends these meetings or else he might get demoted. Or even worse, get fired. You'll understand too one day when you're grown up and out in the real world. There are times when things happen that we can't control. Just like how your dad can't control what meetings he attends and when he goes out to these dinners.
You know, Mom, sometimes I can't help but get the feeling that you're too nice and forgiving to Dad. Maybe even defending him a little too much. You don't need to do that, you know. He's not a baby. He needs to stand up for himself.
What do you mean? I don't defend him.
Just that I feel like you guys don't really suit each other. It's like you're too good for someone like him.
I mean, that's not the first time I've heard that. But your dad is doing his best to provide for us. He always makes sure that we have food at our table, and that you can keep attending school. He's doing his best, so I guess we have to give him the benefit of the doubt. What do you say?
So being in the real world as an adult means going out to drink for work? And even going so far as to neglect your friends and family? I'd rather not. I'm going to stay a student until the day I die. That kind of lifestyle is not something I want at all. I love spending time with you and my friends. I also love having my own time to de-stress.
Oh my goodness. Whoever says that you're not in high school and going through puberty really doesn't know what it's like to raise a child.
Hey, Mom? Serious question. Have you ever thought about divorcing Dad?
Do you hear yourself?
Divorce isn't something you take lightly. It's a very serious thing that you can't just say lightly. It's basically breaking a promise you made to each other, and a severing of a bond. I mean, I was just wondering. Sometimes I can't help but wonder if you'd be happier without Dad. He keeps making you sad, and I don't like it. We'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. But sweetie, why are you messaging me? Aren't you at home? I left the house to go to school a long time ago. My friends and I decided we wanted to eat lunch together. You know, just so that we have more time to chat in between classes instead of having to wait in the lunch line. Lunch? I didn't pack you one, though. You know, you're not the only source of food for me in this world. Wow, I'm impressed. All right, have a good day at school. I'll see you when you get home.
Oh my goodness. I'm so hungover and I can't seem to shake it off. It's already this late too. I'll be home soon, hopefully.
Geez, I wonder why. This is why I told you to do things in moderation. You stank of alcohol last night. It was gross. You should have at least brushed your teeth before getting in bed.
I know you're upset, but you still thought of me and made some delicious hangover food for me. Plus some coffee too in the morning before I left for work. You're an angel.
It's called being a decent human being. As much as I hate you drinking so much, I do want you to be able to function at work. Oh, I've been wanting to ask you something.
Sure. What is it?
I was organizing your clothes and found your phone, but this manager Smith kept calling. I think they called about 5 times. But since it could be an important client, I decided to just let it go to voicemail. Especially since I didn't want you to get in trouble for having your wife answer your phone.
Manager Smith? I know a Manager Smith.
Yeah, I assume so, since it's saved on your phone. Who is that?
Oh, I know. They were at one of the meetings and is essential to the agreement we're working on right now between my company and theirs. They're also a foreign company that we are hoping to get a deal with.
Oh, is that so? It's not someone else? Just a client?
They were probably calling to make sure I got home safely since we did drink a lot more than usual.
I see. I never heard of a client calling to make sure that the person they were with made it home safely. But I guess I'll believe you for now, since you say that that's why they called. I can trust you on this, right? One question, though. Are you coming in late today, too?
No, not today. I plan on getting home early. I'm about to clock out for the day, so let's have dinner together.
Okay. Let me know when you're leaving the office. June is already home, so we'll both see you at home.
What is this? How did you get these screenshots? Did you go through my phone while I was sleeping? How could you invade my privacy?
Is that seriously what you're focused on? Seriously? You're not even going to ask why I'm sending these? Or do you already know why? I plan on printing all of these pictures and taping them to the walls of your company. But I'll give you a chance to explain yourself. Explain every picture I sent you right now and don't leave out any information.
Why did you have to go through my phone behind my back? You could have just asked me to show you my phone.
I see what your priorities are. I'm kind of disappointed. And if I asked to see your phone, you'd be able to erase or hide everything and pretend like there's nothing. Maybe even go as far as blaming me for being insecure and not trusting you. But you're probably mad, maybe even disappointed that your secret life came to an end. If only you hadn't gotten caught, you would have been able to keep living a lie for a little longer. I wonder how much longer you would have been able to keep living a double life maintaining 2 families. You're probably livid that I went through your phone, too. Your mind's probably fuming with rage. Am I right? I mean, of course I am. I've been married to you for so long. Of course I know how you'd react. But never in a million years did I expect you to cheat. But you have to understand that I'm giving you a chance to explain yourself. So I'll say it again. I'll give you your chance to explain yourself. But only this once. All the texts, the Facebook messages, and all the other intimate pictures in your photos on your phone. Explain why you have nudes of your own, but of the other woman, too. If you tell me everything, I'll forgive you and pretend as if this didn't happen. As if you aren't disgusting.
Let me start with how sorry I am. I don't deserve to ever look you in the eyes again. I also understand if you don't forgive me, because I did such a horrible thing to you in June. It was never my intention to cheat, nor did I want to. But one thing led to another, and I ended up just letting it happen.
And that one thing turned into 3 years of cheating, huh? Did you ever think to end it with that woman? Or maybe even me? It would have been better if we ended things earlier.
But no, it's done. I'm done with her and don't have any more reason to keep seeing her. She was a gold digger and only wanted to keep seeing me for my money. I made sure she also knew that me and her were no longer a thing. I promise. You can even check my phone if that would help make you feel better, and confirm that I'm telling the truth. Please believe me. I'll do anything to make it up to you.
So that one day that you said you had an important meeting with a client? Why did she call so many times? Did you even have a meeting, or was that a lie too? And why did you have her name saved under Manager Smith? Was that just a fake name?
I blocked her number so that she can't contact me anymore. She was being super clingy. She also kept asking for money, which I wanted to spend on you guys. And the name... She took my phone and saved it that way without telling me. I think it's because she knew I was married and wasn't sure if you would check my phone or not. Can you please believe me? It's all the truth.
Really? Can I really trust what you're saying? You lost all credibility the moment you started cheating and lying to me in June.
Yes, I'm really sorry. What I just told you is everything. And it's all the truth. So, you're going to forgive me, right? Can we please pretend that none of this happened? If not for me, for our daughter?
No? Why would I? You think you deserve to get forgiven just like that? June probably already had an idea that you were cheating, but didn't want to bring it up to me because she's such a considerate child. Unlike you.
But you said you'd forgive me and act like nothing happened if I told you everything.
You believed me? You're so naive. You cheated on me with another woman for 3 years. Do you really think any wife could forgive their husband after the husband changed the name of the side piece so that he could go behind the wife's back? Seriously? And all those late nights being out and drinking? Or what about the nights that I was up waiting for you, worried that you might not get home in one piece because you might have gotten in an accident? How are you going to make those times up to me? The truth is that you can't. And since you admitted you messed up and cheated on me, let's just call it a day. I want to get divorced. I'm done. I don't need a cheater for a husband. Nor does June need a cheater for a father.
What did you just say? Did you really just say divorce? But what about June? She'd get made fun of in school because her parents are getting a divorce.
Yeah, I want a divorce. I can't live with you anymore after what you've done. I don't want June to have to see us like this. Plus, it's better to have a divorce than June having to live with the knowledge that her father is a cheater and getting made fun of for that. At least with a divorce, she can know that cheating is unforgivable. Plus, it's not so uncommon anyway.
I can't leave you guys. I still love you and June so much. I can't divorce you. I refuse to. You have to reconsider. I wouldn't be able to do anything without you.
Oh, I know you can't do anything without me. But maybe that woman you cheated on me with can be a better housewife than me. Maybe she can make sure there's hangover food for you. Or have coffee ready to go after your insane night of drinking. And these lies about you loving me in June? Is it because you think I'll ask for child support if we divorce? Or maybe it's because I might ask for alimony. Are you seriously spewing these lies because of money? Your priorities are impressive. No wonder you attracted a gold digger.
That's not what's happening right now. I still love you. I can't divorce someone I love. And June still needs a father figure.
If you really mean it when you say you love me, or even just thinking of June, if whatever you said is true, you probably wouldn't have cheated on me for 3 years. That's 3 years too long, Jeremy. I really just want this all to be over. I don't want a messy divorce. I just want to wrap this all up in a tidy manner. Let's not make too big of a deal out of it for June's sake. I won't ask for child support nor alimony. Don't worry about that.
Really? You really won't ask for alimony or child support? It's just divorce and nothing more.
Are you for real? All the things you said were really because of money, huh? You really have no shame. Fine. Just get it over with, because I don't even want to see your ugly face anymore. June doesn't need some trash father figure. I don't want her to think that cheating is okay, nor should it be normal. She deserves the best, and she has so much going for her future. I'll send the papers, and you just have to sign it. Especially if it means we can end things as quickly as possible.
I mean, if that's what you really want, I won't stop you.
What I want is to have nothing to do with you. We'll talk more when you get home.
Jeremy told me that you asked him for a divorce. Why all of a sudden? What happened? Did you do something?
Oh, did your son tell you? He's telling the truth, though. We are getting divorced. But with regards to what happened, did he not say anything?
Wow, I'm amazed at how matter-of-fact you're telling me this. How can you say it as if it means nothing? Do you really think you can find anyone as great as my son? Or anyone better, for that matter? You're going to regret leaving him.
I'm going to ask again. Did he not say why we were getting a divorce? Do you really think that it's my fault?
He didn't need to tell me. It's obvious just knowing who you are. Knowing you probably nag him every single day over the smallest thing. Do the dishes, vacuum the house, make sure that June has her breakfast before she goes to school, etc. And my sweet boy probably didn't even say anything and just took everything you had to say without a word. He was probably so tired, but listened and did everything you wanted him to do. He probably didn't want to have a family with just one daughter and a wife who always looked down on him, too.
You misunderstood my question. I was asking if he told you the reason why we were getting a divorce. The real reason, and the only reason. I also hope you understand that it was his fault, and not mine.
Nope, he didn't tell me the reason.
Oh, really? Then I guess I'll tell you. So, that man you called Sweet abandoned me in June. He cheated on me with another woman for 3 years. He did this all behind my back, going so far as to lie about late-night meetings and going out to drink. You also have to understand that during this time, his personality changed for the worse, and he treated me and June like we didn't exist. And from what I gather, him and this woman he cheated on me with, they did every nasty deed they could together. Let me show you some proof in case you don't believe me. I hope you're not too shocked. This is a screenshot of his conversation with the woman he cheated on me with. Care to give it a read?
So, what you're saying is that he cheated. He's a cheater.
Yes. Unfortunately, your son is a cheater.
Well, cheating is also a valuable skill. It takes time and patience. Also, one needs to be smart to be able to not get caught. He's a great guy. That's why he can cheat. The woman he cheated on you with probably also knew this and was okay with meeting him, even though he was still married. And you have to understand that if a man is happy at home with his wife, he won't even bother going out. Nor would he look at other women. Don't you think, then, that you messed up and that this is all your fault? All that nagging that you did probably pushed him over the edge into cheating on you. He probably needed some reprieve.
Oh, so you're saying I'm the one in the wrong and messed up?
Yes. If you did what a wife should do and cared for Jeremy, he wouldn't have cheated. Nor would you guys be getting a divorce right now. Oh man, I'm so glad. Seriously, so glad I don't have to consider you my mother-in-law after this. To think that I was hoping you'd support me in my decision to leave your horrible son. You're exhausting to talk to anyway, so please don't contact me anymore.
Excuse me. Are you Jeremy's wife?
Who are you? Oh, wait, I think I know who you are from your profile picture. You're that chick that jerk cheated on me with. I would prefer it if you didn't call me his wife. He is not someone I'd like to be associated with anymore. I'd appreciate it if you can use my name. Or better yet, just don't talk to me at all.
I heard that you have a really great personality. But I didn't know to what extent until now. Jeremy and his mother did warn me about your personality, but I didn't believe them. I'm seriously impressed. Anyway, me and your husband are still seeing each other.
OMG, please just take him. I've been trying to get him to sign the divorce papers for a year now. It's exhausting trying to get him to sign it. Aren't you guys still seeing each other because you love each other? Why are you talking to me anyway?
You're funny. I know you're lying. Jeremy told me that he was the one who wanted to get a divorce. He's going crazy at the moment because you're the one who just can't let him go. You're even asking him to wait until your daughter is grown up.
He really said that? That I was the one who can't let go? He's so delusional and still such a liar, huh? The one who can't let go is him, and I'm seriously so over it. I've been asking him nonstop for him to sign the stupid divorce papers. I just want it over with. And do you know what's so infuriating? He keeps coming up with excuses to not sign the papers. So seriously, it's not me who can't let go, but him.
Whatever. I don't care. I just wanted to tell you to go away and leave Jeremy alone so that we can be in peace. Hurry up and sign the papers.
Don't you worry your pretty little head. I plan on leaving you guys alone as soon as I can. Can you just tell him this? I'm going to my lawyer tomorrow morning to figure out what the hell I can do to finally get rid of him. He needs to sign these papers ASAP. And if he doesn't respond or sign, I'm going to get him to sign no matter what, even if it means setting his house on fire.
Wow, that's why a man would cheat. All right, I'll tell him what you said, word for word. He'll just think you've lost it.
Yeah, please. Oh, and one other thing. Make sure to pick up the trash so that no one else has to, okay?
Are you done?
Yep, I'm done. And one more thing. You really have to change your profile pic. You look like an old lady and her 50-year-old truck driver. Absolutely have to have Jeremy sign the papers. Thanks!
This lady. Are you done?
You're finally responding to my summons for a divorce. I should have gone this route from the get-go. I would have had my freedom sooner. I didn't have time before, but now I can wrap things up. I'm so glad it's all coming to an end. I was wondering when Jeremy would finally get rid of someone like you. Oh, I know, right? I'm honestly so happy too right now. I can finally take out the trash that doesn't have even an ounce of logic in his head.
I'm honestly in tears of joy just thinking about the fact that I don't have to see you ever again. Thanks for getting this all wrapped up. Now I can take over your role of being the daughter-in-law and a wife. I can't help but wonder if that really is something to thank me for. Also, Jeremy and Sarah, isn't your company in disarray right now?
What are you talking about? Why would our company be in disarray?
You're probably going to have your computer taken away from you soon from your HR team. It's all you're doing, so you probably know what's going on. Especially what kind of trouble you're causing, or planning to cause behind their back. Well, that's not my problem. It's the company's anyway. I guess your company is pretty quiet, Sarah? Especially seeing how you're messaging us right now. Of course there's nothing happening in our company. I doubt that. Didn't you get a Facebook message? What? Why would I? I bet you didn't know that my brother works at the company you're at. Of course you didn't, since I didn't tell you. I know about all the things you did. For instance, you getting dirty with a male coworker in the break room and covering the security camera. Or another taking money from a colleague's wallet. Wait, you're saying your brother is at my company? He works here? Yup. It's such a small world. Who would have thought that the woman my ex cheated on me with worked at the same company as my brother? Man, I feel like I'm watching a scene from reality TV or something. Right? Doesn't it feel like that? This brat. You really can't leave quietly, can you? From what I heard, you said you wouldn't ask for child support or alimony. Oh, what? I did? When did I say that? I'm not crazy, you know. I'm going to get every penny I deserve.
What? You said you didn't want the money.
Oh, that? I just said those things so that I can end things quickly. I didn't mean what I said at all. You never cooperated in the eyes of the law and our house. You weren't the only one providing for us. I was also working. I even calculated how much I contributed to everything. And admit it, I contributed more than you did.
So, you're going to ask for it all?
Yep. Every single penny. I'm also going to sue your new wife for being a homewrecker. Just thought you'd like to know. Congrats, guys! All the trash is gathered in one place and hopefully we'll live happily ever after. I really look forward to watching you guys burn. I hope you piles of trash have a good life. After the divorce went through and the lawsuit was filed, the law was on my side. My ex had to send me his salary every month and even divided the property between us. Ever since then, he has been working at his company and also doing part-time work on the weekends to make ends meet. Oh, that other girl? My brother told me that she was shamed in front of the whole company and kicked out on the spot. Apparently, she was always causing problems within the company, so they were glad to be rid of her. My ex and his mom are living paycheck to paycheck and barely have enough to have food on the table after sending my money. After the divorce, I am living with my parents with my amazing daughter for now and can't be happier. My daughter is also getting ready to go to college. She's planning on attending Harvard. I'm praying that it's smooth sailing from this point on for my daughter. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more stories.